I got your left.
Oh, to my right, to my right, to my right.
To your right.
I'm under the rock. I'm under the hill. I'm under the hill. Y'all can get me. Y'all see it on the map? That nigga that's on the map.
Drop one. Oh! I need that self-revive, man. I just was talking.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Who put a Starburst under my door? Y'all funny.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for. That time it costs them. Throwing is Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Mariota's calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They go play action. Mariota. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're going to have another
I guess Mariota can dunk
like
like that.
made at Washington's 9-yard line, 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the air again. Mariota able to hit his target, Lamb. 3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots down.
Bruh is throwing the ugliest passes, and they're just there, huh? Like, Mariota's that nigga, huh? All of a sudden.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
You didn't even mean to do none of that. Like, come on,
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And stopped a few
They want this
yards
nigga to
shy of the
score
goal
for
line
real.
at the 3.
They
Back-to-back
want
nice
Bryce
gains.
to
That one
score.
for 14 yards and another first.
First down goal, Dallas.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
I give you that, Kiss.
A 3-yard touchdown
I give you that,
run.
Kiss.
And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field.
Ugly
and
ass
score
passes
on
down the fucking
opening
field,
drive.
but it's all good. That shit not gonna happen in your next drive. I
Intimidated on
promise
the
you
road
that.
in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude
I give you that
of,
shit.
we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Some ugly ass passes down the fucking field. They're connected, man. What the fuck?
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play.
fuck
Back
is
in his
that?
own 19-yard line. It's a 6-yard
Who the
loss
fuck
on
is
the
that?
play.
Just
And
hopping
it'll
over
be a
my best
second and
right tackle?
long.
Okay. Okay. Okay, man.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Gain on the play. It's
That's
now 3rd down and long.
I can't win on that. 3rd and 16. Because these niggas are fucking athletes.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Slings this deep from McClure. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 81 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No more of that ugly ass shit going on, man. This nigga Mariota's not a dot.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Wow.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Stop playing with me, Kez. Mariota's not a dot. Stop playing with me. He's not a dot. Matt is not about to make that shit happen.
He came up to the booth. Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Barkley. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Come on, let's go to the next quarter, man.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Big boy Diamond, I see me changing the climate. She like the way I be vibing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
4 yards.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had a yard loss. And as Washington have it, they do. Now they're going to hold serve. The defense stops them. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punting, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On first down, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
19-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
This nigga's a like what?
Right around the 27.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
That's unacceptable, bro.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery.
How do you, bruh, if you gonna, how do you fall for both, bruh? Like, how do you go at the nigga for the play action and then still let this nigga go on his route? I don't understand. I don't understand.
And that means it's a sudden
Like, I had to
change
let me know
situation.
something.
We used to practice it on
How is that even
defense.
possible?
Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the gun, Mariota. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
We're not wasting no clock.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
This nigga, why didn't he throw it low like he did the last time? He threw that shit high as a bitch that time, but didn't throw it. Didn't even let my man jump for that shit. That's all good, G. That's all good. Fumble, interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Mariota over the middle. Amari Cooper, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
On 3rd down, Mariota over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Mariota again. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
This shit is not real, man. Damn. Like, damn, let me get some animated catches, too. Y'all just let my tight end get bagged. And this nigga, CD Lamb can... CD fucking Lamb, bro. Nigga, kids knew that was a pick, bro.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Shit ain't real. I'm scoring in these 30 seconds, too. Got me fucked up. Oh, yeah, I'm really scoring. I'm really scoring now.
So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Scoring in the foreign now. What are you talking about? I ain't switching my play this time. We gonna run our shit. She'll run a screen on you.
Good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
Worked you kids? They working you kids? I don't know. These catches.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21. Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Second and 6. Mariota.
Come on, you playing the flats. Play that shit, bro.
Get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A 3 yards pickup.
And an extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now Mariota letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's incomplete.
Oh my God! I pressed triangle. Oh my God! Yeah, they're working you, kids. They're really working you, bro. They're really working you. I see it. They're working you, not me. They're working you.
Exactly where the break points are, and in this case, he created another pass interference call.
Bro, I pressed triangle, and this shit wasn't. It wasn't even there, bro. Nigga wasn't even gonna catch that shit.
So how about that for a chain mover?
Really wicked shit going
inside
on,
the
man.
40 now for 1st and 10.
Go ahead, throw that interception,
Here's
kids.
Mariota. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. He had the distance.
Lucky they didn't leave me a second. I would have scored in that second, too.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Barkley. And they get it down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook.
And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Really shocked about that.
He's going to try and do this himself. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chase Young just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Mariota looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 65 yards.
And he shouldn't be burning him. Like Amari Cooper, not that fast. Fuck it. Just keep it like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Mariota.
But my best corner can't get an interception, bro. That is wicked. Saving this nigga right now, Madden. Y'all keep saving these niggas and I don't like it. I do not like it.
Yards to go.
Mariota now. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Saving these niggas, bro. Madden is working you, though, cuz. They're working you, not me. It's not happening to me.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
From the red zone now, Mariota.
That should have been a pick.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a
You're getting blessed, nigga. You're getting a lot of getting blessed, bro. Do a fucking clear pick in the end zone. Can't grab it, but you can get an easy ass touchdown, bro.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown.
Yes, bro. Let me get shit like that. Let me see some shit like that, bro. Let me throw the ball directly to this nigga and not get picked.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Foo-foo. Let this nigga run the same play on me after he almost threw a fucking interception. They scored.
Again, it's Barkley.
That's Madden, though. All you gotta do is keep doing the same play.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And this fool-ass game. Fucking EA Sports. All I see is food.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive. 1st and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result result, 21 yards.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Slings this deep from McLaurin, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, man, that nigga about to turn off his game.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man is Ross, complete.
Ryan,
he's able to get it to the
go get your stuff ready.
At the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from the 20. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
At the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mariota. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw is Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
inbound. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I don't care what this shit like. Just kick this shit out of bounds, nigga.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover.
This nigga cares.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
Gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They will give to the big fullback Juszczyk, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And what is this? We're lining up here to punt on first down.
Like, nigga, what are you doing?
Oh my God! I was about to take all
the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2.
Were they on the roof?
We'll be back.
Yeah, they on the roof. They lacking like a bitch. One don't got no shield. The other nigga just hiding with a shotgun.
Oh! 10 from the 10.
Yo, Zell.
Them niggas is trash, bro.
Oh
my God. One nigga on Ghost fuck me up. I thought it was just 2 up there, bro.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Where the kids at, bro?
On second down, Mariota again. Looking for a
this nigga's...
Hey, get space back, please. I got you back.
2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
This shit moving slow. Already picking my plays for me.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, I was about to say,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jonathan Allen drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And out.
Time pass delay.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down.
Ooh.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Is Justin back yet?
A first down throw for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From the 34 now.
Are we far from where we died? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, we got it downtown.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to let it fly.
His gun's down here.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
No, it's on the bottom of the
and head to the locker room.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throw it back
I
across
still
his
press
body.
that button.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Kids, niggas trying to go, nigga. Goddamn.
Pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. One last shot now for Mariota. Steps away to his left.
Chase Young gonna get you,
And he will
nigga.
not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Name is Chase
They
for a
said
reason.
beginning of the season they wanted to get past
Hey,
the
he's
wild
out playing
card
me, Jack.
round. Well, they just got past the wild card
Yeah,
round.
Matt.